I think the main points I'd bring out is what I indicated in investment summary. I think we've created a good business here. It's on a very sound footing. We've got our first generation products that are generating very decent revenues and very good margins. We've got our second generation products that are generating milestone payments. What we have to do now is use the funds that we've raised from Skin Biotherapeutics to invest wisely to accelerate the growth in those first generation products, extend their use into other areas, as we touched on in terms of sports nutrition and health and wellness, in terms of lean biome and well biome. We need to accelerate the commercialization with partners of our SNAPSHOT. We need to really focus on LPLDL as a biotherapeutic, and in response to many of the questions in the Q&A, and I'm with you on this, really need to focus on getting our messaging better to retail investors, and as indicated, we'll be doing that by podcasts to investors, and also more and more presentations like this. I think our last presentation on this was September of this year. I did another retail investor presentation in November. We've got this one. So we roughly do one every month or two. We'll increase that, as I touched on earlier, to one every 2 weeks via podcast, our own podcasts, to help support the growth in the share price and to increase the interest in retail investors. And finally, I just want to say thank you very much for listening, and I wish all our investors a safe and happy Christmas and very, very prosperous 2022.